Hello, my name is Dr. Greg Symko, and today I'd like to talk a little bit more about stroke or stroke recovery and the present medical model for stroke recovery. I have stroke patients that are very frustrated with their care, and that's why they actually come here. Um, the statistics show that about 10% of anyone who has a stroke, the number, actually recover pretty quickly. And a further 20% recover on their own without any intervention whatsoever with minor impairments. But the lion's share, 40%, need specialized care in order to help them recover. The further 15 and another 10% need long-term care, or 15% die shortly after the stroke. Now, if you haven't seen me before, you know I suffered a stroke and I recovered. It took me a good 3 years to recover from my stroke, as well as a further 4 years in order to come back to being a healthcare provider that I am today. And I do treat people with stroke. I actually help them recover and regain a great deal of function that they lost from the stroke. Now, given the understanding of stroke and what we call neuroplasticity, it is very frustrating in the healthcare community that they don't realize the potential for recovery. They're very good at the acute phase, another making sure no one dies from their stroke, make sure they get to the point where they can actually sit up and take food or what have you. But there's very little care after the stroke and that long part where the activities of daily living are dramatically affected, simply unable to fold laundry, um, uh, or to walk down to the corner store, or to watch TV, or to eat normally, or even to go back to work is greatly affected, and the community at large, the healthcare community at large, is very unprepared to take care of that. And individuals like myself who realize that you can recover from a stroke know what to do. It's very important to address these problems because not only does it impact the individual with the stroke, but it impacts their loved ones. Um, that is the unknown cost of stroke and stroke recovery, is the spouses or the children, how they're adversely affected by the stroke, not only the stroke individual. And this also is horribly underaddressed. So it's very important that you understand that you can recover some and potentially all of your pre-stroke abilities and help your family cope with what is going on with you by doing things that and finding someone that knows what they're doing. Just trying to do things that you couldn't do before actually helps your brain significantly on the road to recovery. It is possible to recover from a stroke. It is possible to get a better life. And sometimes it's better than it was before because the stroke teaches you quite a bit about how to approach life. You have a greater appreciation of life. I have a greater appreciation of my wife and my kids, my friends, my family, because of the stroke, because the stroke is so devastating to your life. It takes everything away from you. And you have to fight like hell to get it back. But I'll tell you here, it is worth fighting like hell to get your life back. So find someone that can help you with that. Do what you can't do. Talk to your family. Be upfront with them. Tell them, I have trouble. I need help. It's the darn stroke that's doing this to me. I need you to help me do things I can't do anymore. And we need to do it together. If you can't find anyone, look harder. It's worth living.